What's going on, guys? It's Worrell Thomas, your favorite real estate advisor, servicing the Metro Atlanta area and its surrounding suburbs. So today we are in Sandy Springs, another one of my favorite cities. I actually used to live out here about 5 years ago, and if I can get back out here, I would. So we're gonna check out this house. This is actually the most affordable, the lowest price single family home that you can find in Sandy Springs right now. There's actually two others that are a little bit cheaper than this, but they have tenants in place. So you wouldn't be able to move into those even if you bought it. So before we go inside, we'll just pan around, check out the neighborhood. Very quiet, as you can see across the street. They're doing some renovations on this house here, and that one looks like it was renovated not too long ago. So one thing you know about Sandy Springs, they do have a lot of family-friendly neighborhoods, kid-friendly areas as well. And they have a lot of businesses too. So if you're getting your career started, you have the Mercedes-Benz headquarters right up the street. You actually have some Fortune 500 companies too. So Cox and UPS is right around here in the area with plenty of shopping, and just everything that you would need to do is right around you. So we'll go inside and check it out. We'll just walk up to it. So this is the more traditional style home that you'll see, but as you can see, there were some contemporary homes in this neighborhood too, newer and older ones. So as we walk up, you do have these bricks steps, and then these railings that look semi-new as well. So let's go inside and check it out. All right, so of course you can see we have the traditional floor plan. So when you walk in, you have your steps, which are very wide, by the way, which is always a nice touch. Narrow steps just makes it tough going up and down the steps all the time and moving furniture. So this wide step make it feel pretty grand. And then to your left here, you have your dining room, which is huge. We'll go check that out a little bit more. And then to the right here, you have, so I don't even know what to call this room yet, because you have your living room back there. So I guess this can be really a huge office if you want it to be. A lot of flex space throughout. If you have kids, maybe a playroom at some point, but you do have a lot of potential here to work with. So again, very, very big room, and I'll get it from a different angle as well. All right, outside of that room, you have your living room here. And let me know what y'all think about the walls. They got the wood paneling all throughout. Some people either love this or they hate this. I think this gives the house some character, especially in a time where a lot of the new constructions are pretty much the same and cookie cutter. This one does have its own kind of feeling to it. So this room is actually a pretty good size. It is a little darker in here. The windows are facing the back and a lot of trees out there, but it does give it a nice cozy feel too. So we stand on the corner here. I did forget to mention that the schools, which are some pretty good schools in the area, but the schools here are Spalding Drive, Sandy Springs Middle, and North Springs High School. So again, that's Spalding Drive Elementary, Sandy Springs Middle, and North Springs Elementary. So this room actually threw me off for a second. One, that's not a mirror. This actually goes straight through. That leads into the kitchen. And then you have kind of this kitchenette area here. It's almost kind of like a bar. I'm not exactly sure how they would use this space, but it's pretty cool. Again, house has a lot of character to it. So when you move in, you will not be bored. All right, and help me if I get lost, because this is not the open floor plan that I'm used to. I have a lot of rooms and it's compartmentalized, so it's almost like a maze. So here's the front door again. This is where we came in and we just looped around. Here's your basement, and we'll check that out here in a minute. You do have your guest restroom for the main level, and it is a powder room. So you get a toilet, countertop here, and you can tell that was updated. So parts of this house have been renovated, and you'll see that throughout. So the kitchen, you have updated countertops. I want to say the cabinets have been updated too. You do get a double oven setup which is always nice. KitchenAid appliances. Here is your stove top. It is electric. Y'all let me know in the comments because I get a good bit of mixed reviews on this. Some people like electric, some people like gas. So let me know what's your preference in the comments below. Give you another view. There we go. And then you got your dining, kind of your breakfast area. You can check out. Get a nice table over there and then a little bit more cabinet space right here too. And let's check out the... Okay, so I already know this is gonna be an issue for some people. Got this huge kitchen, and then this is your pantry. It's not a lot of space, but the rest of the house have a lot of space, so you can probably improvise or add some type of system that'll work for you. So again, a lot of space against this wall here, so you can make it work. All right, so here's a better look of the dining room. Again, this is the traditional style house, 2,900 square feet, and you get a good bit of those square feet in the dining room here. So you do got some paneling and trim going across, which is pretty standard for dining rooms. But this house does have them in other areas over there as well, as you can see. And then got some of the traditional crown molding too. Once again, this is probably the 5th video, we have agreeable gray walls. I'm telling you, for new constructions and renovated homes, that's kind of the thing, the go-to color, the safe color. You can't go wrong with that. So agreeable gray. I'll be interested to see in about 5 or 6 years how people feel about agreeable gray. It was kind of like tan, like the tan color everybody was using like in the early 2000s when every house had that tan in there. And then now that's not the thing to do. Now it's agreeable gray. So it's interested to see what the next thing is gonna be. Give you a little close up of the backsplash in the kitchen. All right. So that mostly wraps up the downstairs area. You do have a garage. Your standard 2-car garage. They can definitely fit 2 cars for sure in here. It is pretty long if I stand all the way back to the wall. And you have some storage here, which I'm scared to open. But it's not too bad. Just a little storage space. And that is your garage. All right, y'all, so I was wrong, and I'll take it back. Here's the real pantry. So essentially you have 2 pantries. Now, cannot complain about the space at all. But you got some built-ins going on in there. Pretty good for your kitchen. Here's a look from this side. All right, so here's the part that I said was a little different. So you have these steps here, by the way. And then to get upstairs, you go this way, which this is the second set of steps because we saw the first ones when you first walked in. And then here's your laundry room, just over here. And I'll say laundry / your mud room because you can go outside from here, and we'll check out the backyard in a little bit. You have space for your washer dryer, and then you have a couple of cabinets and place to hang some things if you want to hang dry as well. Not a bad touch, just an interesting spot. I've never seen a loft laundry room. So here's a plus. Of course, the floors, all of downstairs is wood floors all throughout. That's what everybody wants, right? Some of it seems original to the house, and then you could tell some parts were renovated or they updated the wood floors, kind of like in the living room. But upstairs, in some parts, you have carpet, and all this carpet seems pretty new. So no stains in them. And this leads you to the owner's suite. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a very small owner suite, right? Except for this is only part of the owner suite. So the owner suite has this room back here. Personally, I would make it like a workout room or something. Put like a Peloton in there. And you might be asking, well, why not put like a couch or a place to hang out? And I'll show you why. So you have a closet to the left. Closet to the right. And here is the full primary suite, excuse me. So this is long. I hope the video could really get the grasp how long this room is, but it is very long. So this is why I say you would not need a living room space in your bed in that other loft spot, because you can put a nice couch, a full living room setup in your bedroom if you like. So ton of space, ton of potential for this room to make it your own. And here's your bathroom. So pretty nicely done. You got granite countertops. Nice design in the stones. Tile flooring. Of course, the bathroom was updated. Double vanity throughout. Get a little close up of the finishing. Stand-in shower. No tub though, but updated stand-in shower. Very good size. I think they did a pretty decent job with the bathroom here, given the age of the house and the style. But check this out. You got a third closet. Now, ladies, in the comment, please let me know. Do 3 closets get the job done? Are these enough? All right, headed out of the primary suite. Again, so used to open concepts. So when you're in these houses, the traditional ones with all the rooms, it's a little different. It's like a maze, but it's pretty cool. So here is another bedroom. And again, this has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it's 2,900 square feet. We have a bedroom here. Got an interesting shape. You can make it do what it do. Get a nice sized bed in this room. I would say a full bed would be great for the to be on the safe side. You can get a queen in here, but then it seemed like it'll start getting a little tough or tight. I do like this little nook area. Could kind of put like a desk there, and that could be like your office. All right, it's your guest bathroom for upstairs. Pretty straightforward, so you could tell it was updated. It's definitely not the original bathroom. I'll give you a concept of the floor, vanity, guest bathroom. All right. So again, you got some of the original hardwoods going through here, but like in this bedroom here, they put some laminate down. All right, now another bedroom. This one is huge. This one's a huge square. You definitely get a king size bed in here. I would say this is actually bigger than my primary suite at my personal house. Get another area. Let's check out the closet. Got a little built-in in the closet. And the final bedroom. Please excuse the lights. There's none in this room, so you'd have to use lamps. And just for a perception of size, this one is just a little bit smaller than the one that I was just in. So I don't think king size would take up a lot of space in here, but a queen would be just fine. And again, sorry about the lights. And you got the laminate flooring, faux wood flooring in here. So not much carpet at all upstairs, just really there's carpet on the steps. Then upstairs have a mixture of laminate and the original hardwood floors all throughout. All right, so that wraps it up for the top level. Let's go check out the backyard and see what that has to offer. So again, this lot is just under half an acre. The front yard is pretty big. The lot itself is pretty wide. But let's check out what the backyard has to offer. All right, so we're outside. I just wish I could really see how quiet and serene it really is out here. You hear the birds, and that's about it. You got all these trees in the back, providing you shade and privacy. It's a very hot day today, but you can see the sun is not beating up this backyard too much. So you do got this chain link fence here, and I would assume they had a dog, which is the reason for the fence. The property line actually goes a little further back than that fence. And they've done a little bit of landscaping down here, so you have like your little kind of walkway path and your own spot, a little flat spot, and then there's a step down under the porch if you need to get down there. But I do believe they had just changed, they put the fence here because of a dog. So here's the back of the house. There it goes. And last but not least, we are going to check out the basement. I love that this house has a basement. Anytime I see a basement, that just means potential. Potential to add value to your house, whether you need to add more bedrooms. This definitely has square footage for it. So again, this one is unfinished. And please excuse it being so dark. The lights down here are automatic, so we have light now. So you got an unfinished basement. You can see that some parts of it started to be framed out a little bit. So you could get, a couple of rooms down here if you need to. And of course, you could just use it as a bunch of storage space. And look at that, fireplace in the basement. So it's ready for you for your imagination to do whatever to it and add some value to this house. So again, the most affordable house you could find in Sandy Spring, and the price is at $699,900. So that should tell you a lot about the area for sure. And that's about it. So that about wraps up the tour. If you know anybody who's interested, who's looking to get into Sandy Springs, please forward them this video. Or if you're interested yourself, my phone number will be down in the description. Do not hesitate to reach out. I answer my phone, and I would love to be able to help you make your next move your best move.